Excuse me, Mr. Winthrop.
Yes, Your Honor.
Am I becoming senile? Or didn't I just strike this entire line of questioning?
Your Honor, the district attorney has introduced the idea that there are some deep, dark secrets between Vicky Hudson and her sister. I'd like to refute that idea with your permission.
Proceed.
Thank you. Miss Hudson, did your sister take Jake McKinnon away from you?
No. I lost Jake all by myself. I lost him because I was a liar. If there's a bad sister, it's me.
Did Marley take Jamie away from you?
No. If Jamie and I aren't married, he can see whoever he wants.
So the picture the DA painted is inaccurate, is that correct?
Yes. Marley and I were both involved with Jake, but she didn't take anything away from me that I wouldn't have lost anyway. I can't hold on to anyone. I have a knack for lousing up every relationship I have. I don't need any help from her.
How would you describe your sister?
Describe her?
What is she like?
She's nothing like me, that's for sure. In fact, she's everything I'm not. She is gentle, but she's not a pushover. She's strong and loyal and loving.
Thank you, Miss Hudson. That will be all. No further questions, Your Honor.
Just a moment, Miss Hudson. The prosecution may have some redirect. Ms. Graves.
I do, Your Honor. I most certainly do. Ms. Hudson. You recognize this coat? Of course I do. Does it belong to your sister? Yes. And was Marley wearing it the night that she went to tell Jake that she was breaking off their engagement? I think so. Thank you, Miss Hudson. Ladies and gentlemen, as you already know, the stain on the hem of this coat has been established by laboratory tests to be the blood of Jake McKinnon. No further questions, Your Honor.
You may step down, Ms. Hudson, and you are excused from the courtroom.
The state rests its case. So what do you think?
It's not up to me. It's up to him. Your Honor.
Mr. Winthrop?
Due to lack of substantial incriminating evidence from the DA, I move for a directed verdict of acquittal.
Motion denied. The people have made their case, and we will move ahead with the defense.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Your Honor, this is obviously a stall tactic.
We grow impatient, Mr. Winthrop.
Good work, Frankie.
Mr. Winthrop.
Your Honor, may I approach the bench, please?
Alone?
Actually, you should take a look at this too, Miss Graves.
What is going on? You'll see.
Frankie's brought him something.
I hope it's important.
Your Honor, this evidence was in police custody.
What?
It has to do with the hairs that were found on Jake's body, on his clothing. The lab didn't run complete tests on them until we persuaded them that it was in the best interests of justice.
You have the results?
Yes, Your Honor. Not all of the hairs belong to Marley.
Come on, Cass.
Check with your own technicians, Morgan. Some of the samples are definitely not Marley's, which proves that there was someone else, another woman, in that loft at that time.
I cannot believe this.
It's all documented here, Your Honor.
Look, this was done without the knowledge of the DA's office.
By police technicians in a lab.
I demand to see every bit of documentation, Your Honor.
I'll decide the admissibility, but not today. You may return to your seats.
Your Honor, this needs to be dealt with
Take
immediately.
Your seat, Counselor. Owing to the late hour and some new information which has come to my attention, this court will stand adjourned until tomorrow.
All rise.
You're the best, Mary Frances.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Cass, what was that all about?
It's an I owe you again, partner. Yeah, I'll remember that when I'm on the unemployment line. I've got to go find Vicky, okay?
So the judge has to take a look at this evidence tonight, and we'll see what he has to say in the morning.
But you won't tell us what the evidence is?
I don't want to get your hopes up.
Our hopes are already up.
All right. Okay, Donna. It has to do with the hairs that were found on Jake's shirt. Some of them weren't Marley's, which means that someone else was in that loft at that time. Another woman. And I'm going to prove who she is.
I've been looking all over for Detective Harrison, Jack.
Find them. If you don't, Morgan's going to skin you alive.
If I knew where Ryan was, he'd be here. He just took off.
Better get back before she gets on my case.
It's new evidence had better be by the book.
It is.
Because if it's not, I'm going to call a review board for both of you.
Oh, good luck, Morgan.
And you, my dear. I'm a PI. I don't get reviews. Do you have a state-issued license? Oh, duh, Morgan. Excuse me. If this isn't all on the up and up, I'm going to cancel your ticket for good, Mrs. Winthrop.
Excuse me. If you so much as try anything with Mrs. Winthrop, you can kiss your law career goodbye.
Don't even start.
Chew on that one. Bye, Jack.
What was that all about?
Our DA's not exactly a happy camper right now.
With any luck, she'll be even more unhappy tomorrow.
And this has to do with hair?
Test done by a forensic cop. I don't see how the judge couldn't admit it.
That's all up to the judge.
Oh, come on, Cass. Hair's already been admitted as evidence. They've got to allow it.
I'm just saying that I hope you're right.
And this is going to prove that another woman was in the loft.
Woods has got to admit it. He's just got to.
Iris, what's going on? Why is everybody out here? The court's adjourned for the day.
Why? What happened?
They found new evidence. Apparently somebody else besides Marley left hairs on Jake's jacket.
Oh,
We couldn't.
It's all right, parents.
Darling, your father and I are going to take you home with us, and we won't take no for an answer.
We found an escape route we can use to avoid the reporters.
Yes, you can get rest over at our place. Don't you think she looks tired, Jamie?
I think she looks wonderful. But she does need rest.
Now, we're going to have Angela make something light for you, and then we're both going to tuck you in.
Cass.
Yes.
Things are looking really good, aren't they?
Well, better, but as I told Michael and Donna, it's not a lock. The judge may rule it inadmissible evidence.
I can't see him doing that. It would make him look like a jerk.
Any way you look at it, tomorrow's going to be a very interesting day for Marley.
Interesting for Marley. Bad news for somebody else.
Are you ready, darling?
Yeah.
I'll walk you out, okay?
Jamie, I think it would be better if you ran interference while they go out the side door. You go out the front and take the heat from the press.
Sure. I guess that would be best. I'll call you later.
Okay. Tomorrow.
Sleep tight.
You
Bye.
too.